That was the issue. It's connecting. What's up? What'd you say?
I have 2 of them.
Alright, so I am up there. Check YouTube. One second. Alright, guys, ladies and gentlemen, this is Zanfen GMR. Just checking my streams right quick. I don't have anybody helping me today. So I gotta look and double check my streams to make sure they're up and running, and they are. I'm using Restream. So we're testing out Restream today and see if I can work. I wanted to show you Star Citizen. It is one of my favorite games that I don't ever play. They recently did an update, so I haven't messed with this in a while. I haven't gone in and I haven't touched it and haven't played around with it. So it looks all different since the last time I jumped in. I am drinking coffee, by the way, so you'll hear me sip on coffee. I apologize about that, but I don't seem to be capable of thinking without my coffee. So I need my coffee. I've been streaming games that I usually just kind of play around with lately. I will still do my No Man's Sky on Friday like I normally do. But I thought you'd like to see some of the stuff that I'm looking at and that I'm interested in, and this is one of them. I'm going to jump into my hangar, which I don't know about you. I have no idea where my hangar is. Hangars provided a private area to view and modify your ship. Arrow view, I guess. Visit hangar. Like I said, haven't messed with this in a while. I don't know if it's been a while since I've goofed around. I stopped goofing with it because the ship that I personally use wasn't. This is really bright. Wow. Fancy hangar. But I haven't messed with the ship that I wanted to use. Wasn't capable of being used. Kind of a little weird over there. And looking. All right. So I don't know if anybody can see this. All right. Freelancer. I don't want the freelancer. Ooh, that's kind of weird. Don't know what's going on there. Let's see. Right click. E, I guess. I tell you what. Is there another hangar? Return to exit to menu. Exit to menu. Yes, exit to menu. Let's see if that exits me all the way out of the game. Okay, so let's look at this again. Hangars. SelfLand, arrow view. Is the arrow view the one that we just jumped into, or was this, what's SelfLand? I don't know what SelfLand is either. Like I said, man, I haven't played this in a while, so we're gonna check this out. Let me drink my coffee while the game. And I don't know. Oh, see, I like this. This is more my style. That other one was way too fancy. I'm a pirate. I don't like the well, I'm not a pirate, I wouldn't say that necessarily. So I don't remember what keys do which. Isn't that terrible? No. I don't know what that was. E. Was it E? I don't remember which key does which. Alright, so let's look. What is the activation key? Like I said, I haven't done this in a while, so I don't know. See, flight movement, turret. I don't remember relative keys. No key bindings. Oh, there we go. Oh, wow, look at that. That's neat. I think it's E. Roll right, roll left, strife, landing lot, exit seat. Strife. Fire weapon. The zoom's new to me, I think. Match target. I have to break out my flight stick. Way too much to have on the. I like the flight stick. I play Elite Dangerous also, which I really love, and I've totally deleted my my playthrough. I do it every time they do an update. I like just kind of start over. I know I'd probably have a lot more money if I didn't do that, but you know it's a game, and I don't see the. Should be able to walk onto it. Alright, maybe if I crawl and look. F V E. Oh, that's kind of cool. Look, watch. And 1, and 2, and 1, and 2, and 1. Okay, sorry. If I'm making you side guys sick, I'm so sorry. How did I get down here? Alright. No? I don't know what that is. Alright, this is not work. Alright, I'm just going to push every key. I want access to my tab, maybe? No. Alright, let's look one more time. I've got company today, and they're laughing at me because I can't figure out what button to push. Well, you know what? If you would look at the billions of key bindings and stuff that are here, you'd be laughing. You'd be laughing too. All right, let's see. Cycle, respawn, free, toggle lock, M look, roll right, E, roll right, all weapon groups, increase. If anybody sees it, yell at me because I don't see it. Free look, behind, boost. I think it's because it's exit seat, quantum drive, and exit seat. See that? Landing target, strife right, strife left, cycle, launch. And I get the game is alpha. I'm gonna jump over here. Alrighty, so I should be able to. I do have a ship. I promise I do. A little pop-up thing saying, "Hey, this is what you need to do." Would be nice. You know, something like a tutorial. H. Let's see. Look, we're going to go through the keys. Q, W. All right. E, R, T, G, F, H. Tab, inventory. K, L. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See, look, no, I can't figure out to do it. No. Here, I'm just gonna throw a fit. I don't know. Look, I'm throwing a fit. What was that? Oh, that was awful. All right. What do the F keys do? Ooh, what did that do? Okay, so we found one key. Look, I found a key. It says contacts. All right. So let's walk over here. Where is... There used to be a control board here somewhere. All right, no. At least I found the run key. All right. All right, so yeah, this is my ship. It's invisible. I like my invisible ship. It's usually, kind of weird, my invisible ship. I don't know why my ship is invisible, but it is invisible. If you are in chat and you've played this game before and you're screaming and yelling at me, a nice... Hey, the key to use is this one would be pleasant. Hey, like I said, I jump into these games just to make sure that I can't play them. That's the norm. And I wish... Hey devs, if y'all ever watch this, a tutorial might be nice. Alrighty. It's got to be a way. Alright. Let me go out and look at the menu again. There's There's got to be a way to get in there. I don't get it. What is this? No, I don't know. Multiplayer single. No, I don't want to do that. I want the universe. I want my hangar. Hangars provide. All right. Aero view, Crusader, spaceports. Spaceports are social hubs that provide access to deep space. All right. I want my hangar. SelfLand hangar. Affordable. Yeah, I got it. It's affordable. It's a hangar. Let me in. Let me find my ship. I want to find my ship. This shouldn't be that complicated. No. But it is. It is for me, by the way. I mean, it's not complicated for everybody else. But me, yeah. Severely complicated. I think it's a large ship, so it should be right here. I know I have a ship. I promise. I got it up there once. Ugh. Alright. I'm telling you, if y'all know how to do this, and y'all are sitting in my chat and not saying nothing, just laughing your head off. Well, at least I accomplished something today, right? Let's see. All weapons groups. Target focus. Target lights. Cycle hostiles. See, and the last time I did this, it was F was the key. That was a long time ago, like in a galaxy far, far away. Ooh, gamepad? Really? Alright, gamepad. Fine. Gamepad it is. Joystick. Look at there, gamepad. Alright. I got my gamepad, so typically that's not the button. Look, I'm gonna stand right on top of it. Now I'm kneeling. No. Oh, this is so irritating, guys. It shouldn't. There should be something that allows me to figure out my hangar from the inside, that I don't have to squat down here and do this mess. Oh, wait a minute. What does this do? A little frustrated. I want to look at my ship. You should be able to walk up to these things, hit the buttons, and that not happen. Alright. Alright. What did I do? Anybody see what I did? Alright, so what does this do? Contacts, notifications, cargo. Cargo? Ooh, cargo. Skyline. That says coming soon, coming soon. That just makes a noise. Coming soon, coming soon. Okay, so apparently, there we go. Alright, let's try this again. So you're supposed to... Alright, look. I am just going to walk over here and access my ship somewhere over here. Alright, backing out. Alright, let's take a look at this again. Maybe I'm missing something. Options. Key bindings. Controls. See, key bindings, gamepad. Okay, can you give me a zoom in this one? Pause, option, launch, modifier, flight basics. I don't want flight basics. I want on foot basics. Use item. Seriously, use item is okay. So what? Let's look at something. Key mouse, flight, on foot advance. Did you guys see this and not tell me? Alright. Reload, lean right, roll, holster, interact. See? F, it is F. I'd rather use the keyboard in this game. And I should be able to bring my ships up like so. Does it not work today? Alright. We're going to do something else. We are going to switch to where I definitely know where my ship's at. So we're going to go exit to main menu. I have a ship. Apparently I can't put it in my hangar. I don't know what the issue is. Not going to fight it anymore. I want to show you my ship. So we'll go universe. We're going to go... Let's go back. Let's go to Arena Commander. We'll do single player. And we're going to do free flight because I haven't flown in a while. Just free flight mode. We're going to select my ship. I want my freelancer. I want to begin match. Alright, so check this out. I haven't played in a while. I don't know if I can fly or not. I don't know if I can walk around or not. And apparently, I can't get it in my hangar to take a look at it. But this is my ship. So, I know this. Alright. Alright. Let's... That was a flare. Guns. That's me. Alright, I'm getting out of my ship. This is the way I can walk around. This is my ship, by the way. And I think I'm spinning. Hold on, let me get back in my ship again and level it off. Alright. That's leveled off. Let's see if I can get out of it without spinning it. Enter pilot seat. I don't want to enter pilot seat. I want to look around. Okay, so this is my ship. We're spinning in circles right now. I don't know why we're spinning in circles, but we are. I'm going to walk to the back here. It's got crew. It's got a 4-man. It says 4-man crew. We've got 4 seats up front. This is a cargo hauler. To me, this is something I really, really like to have a crew. And maybe one day I will have a crew. Something's sparking. I don't know what's sparking. It's probably because I'm hitting something. Check this out. So being capable of moving while in another environment doesn't seem to be, wild thing, but it is actually quite difficult for games to simulate an environment, 2 environments, because it technically is 2 environments. You're looking at one persistent environment that you have to keep track of all the objects, and apparently, oh wow, open exterior, something happened there. Welcome to the glitchiness of Star Citizen. Not sure what happened there. There's a turret. Is there a turret down here? I didn't think there was a turret on bottom. There's just one on top. Can I open up the back? Let's open up the back and jump out. But yeah, I mean, it's just, you've got 2 environments. Look, I'm in 2 environments. This is the persistent environment that has to keep track of all the objects and stuff in there. That's why we're spinning in circles for some odd reason. And then the interior environment, which is another environment that you have to render also. So you have to be able to see 2 environments and keep track of all that. And I understand that's why they're taking so long. And this ship is beautiful. I mean, look. Do you see the scratches and the imperfections and the wires hanging and running to the back? One of my favorite games, not games, shows was Firefly. I love Firefly. I love the idea of a bunch of guys getting in a ship and Star Wars-esque type thing, but not Star Wars. Can I go? Let's see. I gotta remember what the. I'd like to show you the outside of the ship, and I don't remember. I think it's the developers mode. Like I said, it's been a while since I've played this game. Let's take a look at it. I know I'm setting in the key bindings. I probably just should have done a little bit of research. Cycle F4. All right, but I figured you kind of watch me goof around would be all right. So check this out. This is the outside of the ship. Here we go. I mean, this is a pretty ship. There's the front. I'm going to run into something. Wouldn't that be funny? Alrighty. Cool, right? I wish I could show you the sides, but do you see the and what I like about this? Now look on the sides and the back right here. You see the thrusters on the sides? Thrust left, thrust right, thrust up, thrust down. You can actually see the thrusters maneuver the ship. Let's see if I can take apart of the ship. Give me front view. We're gonna slam into the side here, but I really like this. Thrusters. So yeah, it's a fun game, man. I hope they really do some stuff with it. I wish I could show you the ship landing at the landing dock. And all right, so all right. Let's hop into Persistent Universe and walk around. Like I said, I haven't played this in a while, and I'm just kind of walking around looking myself. I'm not going to play Star Marine because I'm not really into the first-person shooter thing. The Arena Commander's okay, I guess. But I will jump into one of the spaceports. Let's go to Crusader. Visit spaceports. And you're experiencing this with me just as, you know, maybe next time I'll jump in here and take a better look at it. And maybe we can figure it out. We'll jump into spaceport and walk around for a few minutes. A lot of loading screens, loading, more loading, more loading. I love Star Citizen. I hope the people keep supporting it, still pushing it out, and you know, if one of y'all decide to jump in there and play Star Citizen, I totally support you. What they're doing is going to take a lot of time. Again, I understand the programming behind it is just gargantuan. You don't want another. As much as I love No Man's Sky, No Man's Sky was almost there, and they should have developed it. Let me drink some coffee. A little bit more, and I know they didn't, but you know, that happens. We'll load it up. Waiting for it. I'd love to get a crew together. I'm part of a guild, but I'm not very active with them. Maybe that's something I need to start looking into. This is kind of cool. Let's see, why only a pistol? Huh, no idea why only a pistol. Alright, so check it out. The details are awesome in this game. It's my first. I'd say a lot of people are saying it's the first time since update, and yeah, I'm wearing a helmet. Can I take the helmet off? I don't know. I don't know. I don't like where the chat is. So let's. I have no idea where I'm going. I'm just kind of guessing. Nope, they haven't changed this. Let's see if I can get my ship out. Touchscreen. Use. I think the keys are goofed up. 'Cause I mean, the use button's always been F. Yeah, the key's always been F. So I don't know what's going on there. See if I can type in local. Hi, what is... Let's see, did they change interaction button? Yeah, I can't spell. Bite me.
We advise guests, please use caution on exiting the armored zone, as weapons will once again become active.
If you restart, anyone willing to show me what to do in this game? Just got it. Do you want to fly? Exactly. All right, come on. It's not F or R or G, or it says touchscreen. I shouldn't be so frustrated with the game, and I'm not, because it is still in development. But it shouldn't be that difficult. Maybe I can't use that or something. I don't know. It says use. Oh. Whoa. Did I do something there? Oh, there we go. Give me the Hornet, please. Request ship. Landing gear. DO7. And I did push F, and it is F. So that is kind of weird. I don't think I like the motion blur. I'll have to figure out how to change that. The last time it used to have to be 05 through 08 was 1. Is it through here? 05 through 08. We used to have to change to take the motion blur out with a command line. Yeah, it's F. It just wouldn't work on that screen. I don't know. Again, I haven't played in a while. This should be interesting. Alright, so 06, 07. Alright. Here we go again. Alright. Alright, there's my Hornet. I like this ship a lot. I thought it would be kind of cool to show you. And again, no idea how to fly it, so this should be pretty funny. I have no armaments on it. I guess I gotta put a couple armor. See, look, I'm looking at it. Maybe I need a pause. Is there that big of a delay? Yeah, wow. We're not gonna arm it because I'm not really gonna fight anything, and I have insurance, so it's not worried about the losing this vehicle or anything like that. They're not gonna do that. Not yet. Alright, I'm in.
All systems online.
Nice. No? Alright. Should be able to bring the landing gear up, which I have no idea how to do that. Back, and I tell you what, next time I play, I promise I'll go through here and look at the and make sure I'm looking at what the flight interaction cycle. Why is it not L? Weapons change fire, free lock, crouch. Why would I want to crouch in the ship? Move forward, roll right, roll left. Reload weapons, use the cycle. Neat ship, right? Except for the gear being up. Alrighty, so let's go inside. I don't want to see me because I'm ugly. There we go. Let me get in there. Anyway, this is a ship. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to end the stream right here because I'm going to do a little bit more research before I do this again. But I wanted to show you the game and this kind of, hey, this is it. It's still being worked on. It's not very intuitive. That's just me. Needing to learn some of the systems and learn exactly what's going on. Give you an outside shot. There we go. Front shot. That's the money shot right there. But, you know, I like this game, and what they're doing with it is absolutely brilliant, and I hope they keep it up. I will learn a little bit more the next time I try to do this. I hope you guys did enjoy what you did see of the game, and just remember, guys, live, love, and laugh often, and have a blast. Kind of roll with the punches. Out.